Hey guys, what's up? I'm Michael, and this is my new YouTube channel. A little bit about myself. I like to work on cars and motorcycles. I really ride motorcycles, I like to drive cars. It's basically my whole entire personality. I'm 22. I moved to Austin, Texas, here, a couple months ago. I'm from the greater Detroit area, which just means somewhere that I would name, but you guys don't really know. But y'all know Detroit, right? What on this channel I'm going to be explaining is basically, I just want to make videos about working on my bike and my truck and doing dumb stuff and doing fun things with them and going to places and meeting people and trying to just have some fun. I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, but I never really had the time or the money or the equipment or the knowledge. But my girlfriend is a film major, so she sort of got me into this. And let's see where it goes from here. So we're gonna go over and check out my bike and truck. Here we are out back at my apartment complex. This is my 2018 Harley Davidson Iron 1200. I bought it brand new because I love the way it looked. This tank style is my favorite out of all the Sportsters ever made. But of course the first thing that I did to it was change how it looked. I just had it detailed for you. It's a little dusty because, outside. We're just gonna jump into it. I'll show you around the bike and I'll explain a few things. Okay, so the bars that I have on my bike are 12-inch Buffalo T-bars by Drag Specialties. I love them. I love the style of T-bars. I always have. The grips that I have on here are the van style grips that you can pick up online for like 20 bucks, literally on like any site. I think they're really comfortable. I think they look great because all I wear is Vans. And the stock grips just wore out too fast. I think I've replaced them at least twice now. And these are just better, high quality. They're a little sticky, but just how I like it. Up top here, I've tried a few Speedo mounts for like cleanliness of the wiring, where it's located, that kind of thing, fitment, all that jazz. But the best one that I found for cleanliness is down here. It's the Joker Machine side-mounted Speedo. I think it's looks really clean. It's really cool. And for price point, I think it's just a way better mount than the other two that I tried. So just on the basic trim pieces that I've put on, I've used Harley's flush-mounted gloss black gas cap. I just bought it on a whim, and I think it looks way better than the stock gas cap. This one is just a much better gas cap. I think it looks sleek, great, and it matches the rest of the bike. Now down here I have the black oil dipstick bezel, which you can pick up off of Harley's website for like nothing. But no one sells a black oil dipstick. Now, I've looked all over the internet. All I can find is like oil dipsticks that tell the temperature, oil dipsticks that are different shaped. But I just wanted a stock, sleek looking black dipstick. So I just ended up painting it myself. Now, back here you can see that there's mounting for a sissy bar. Now, I bought one about a year ago off of a friend for like next to nothing. I think it's like the stock Harley one they put on, if you ask. But it's just grown rusty sitting outside. It's not the best looking, and I've got another one coming in a couple days that I'll make a video about for the installation on that. That looks way better. It's going to be able to hold a bunch of luggage. It's taller. I think the look's going to be great, and that comes from a guy out in Utah off of Etsy. As performance parts goes, I have an aftermarket air intake for better flow. It's just like off of Amazon. I thought it looked cool. It works great. Easy install, took me like 5 minutes. Air intakes are not that hard, but if you've never done one, try it. Other than that, I've got Vance & Hines short shots here, which are my favorite exhaust on any Sportster or Dyna that I've seen so far. It's not a 2-in-1, so it's not the best performance exhaust that you can find, but it's the best flow and the best sound and the best look that I found in my time searching for an exhaust. Now, all of these parts are tuned by the Vance & Hines Fuel Pack FP3 Performance Tuner. My favorite feature on that tuner is actually the adjustable D-cell pop that I can just change my phone anytime I want. Now, that's just fun for scaring people as you drive by them and let off that throttle, give them a couple pops, they think gunshots are going off. It's kind of funny. It scares the shit out of them. Other than that, I have plans to do a few maintenance things to this bike, but I don't have any really big plans for the near future. Eventually, I would love to get my hands on a Trask Performance Turbo. Trask, if you see this video and you want me to do an install video for you, just send one my way. Just send one my way. I'll give you my address for free. So that's the only performance upgrade that I really want to do on this bike. Other than that, the maintenance things that I have coming up for the next few videos is I'm going to take all this exhaust off. I'm basically going to show you how to install the exhaust without some of the things because I already have the brackets mounted. But other than that, I'm going to change the exhaust gaskets, take off the exhaust, put it back on, change some hardware out, and yeah, that's about all the plans that I have for this bike for now. If I find something on the internet and I want to install it, or if I'm doing an oil change, make a video for you guys, because some of you might not know how to do your own maintenance, but it's pretty easy once you get into it. Now, I do have a 2010 GMC Sierra that I mentioned earlier in this video. It's sitting behind the camera right now. We're going to move over, we're going to show you that. It's nothing special, but I'll explain some things about it. So this is my 2010 1500 Sierra. I picked it up from the dealer that I worked for outside of Detroit about 2 years ago. Now, it's got the 4.8 liter. It's not that powerful, but I want to turbo it in the future, but to do that, I want to rebuild the trans, I want to reinforce the block, you know, bearings, rods, pistons, but that's a big build, and I don't really have any space to do that right now, or the money, because I'm unemployed. But this car has a little special history because how far it's traveled. Now, this truck is from the most northeast part of Canada that you can find a dealership around. So it's a little rusty, and I want to change the bed on it, and I want to do all these things to it, but I kind of see it as like a little bit of a heritage that it traveled all the way down to Detroit, and now here it's in Austin, Texas. So I think that's kind of cool. So all I've really done to it is put a performance intake on it, just K&N, doesn't really add anything but engine noise. I've replaced all the suspension parts, I've leveled it, cleaned it up, tried to repaint some splotches on the paint, but the only plans that I have for this truck for now is I'm going to fabricate half the exhaust just so it comes out on the back here, or before the front wheel. It's going to sound louder, it's going to run better, and I really like to get it dyno tuned just to work better in this Texas heat. So I'll try to make a video for you guys about that, but that's really all I have planned for this truck, and you know, that's all I really had planned for this video. I'll make some more videos for you guys about the bike. If you want to see anything, or if you want me to explain anything in the future, just drop it down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Y'all ready for this? Never seen no one but mushrooms. What?
Think.
Go for a Shirley Temple by now.